Hi Capricorn, this is Leanna. I'm a psychic medium empath and I'm here to do your reading from March 1st through March 16th, 2019. So I feel for you this month is very important to remember to stay humble. And I mean, not that you aren't, most of you are, but there's moments where I feel like in the last few months, you've like struggled with wanting things to come to happen that you've been wanting, whether it's a love, to like contact you, or maybe your career is slow at times, or if you have your own business, it's slow at times. And just remember that there's reasons for that, and that sometimes the universe is saying, hey, you need to slow down because you've been working too hard, so we're not going to bring you business for right now. And then, the next week you'll get like, 20 clients all at once. Then you get, overloaded and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. And I just feel like for this month, the first 2 weeks of March and then going forward, for the whole month, like you are going to be receiving a lot of blessings. And it's going to be, little things, and then it's going to be big things. It just depends what you see in your own, mind as a blessing. I feel like a lot of you are going to be getting, um, like your business is going to be soaring and you're going to be really busy. And you're going to remember back to the times where you're really slow. And you might wish, you were back there again sometimes. But just remember that, you're being blessed. And that sometimes the universe does stuff like that because either we're being tested, or we need a break. And then for others of you, not all of you, remember this isn't gender specific either. Um, I feel like that you've been single, like some of you have been single for a long time, whether you're male or female. And I feel like there's maybe somebody you've been seeing, but it's been like on and off, nothing serious. Maybe just get together once or twice a month, you know. And I feel like this person finally this month is going to come forward more and want to make that commitment to you finally. And for some of you, it's been going on, I hear, like 5 years, on and off. 5 months it could be, but either way, it's the same message for all the Capricorn. And just remember that the years that you were single, or that maybe you couldn't find the right one, or maybe you found people but they weren't the one for you, or if you went through a nasty divorce, you've been single for 5 years, it's because you need to be single for those 5 years, because you need that time to heal. And even though you might say, well, I'm healed now, I've been ready for a relationship for the last 2 years. But I think that your guides and angels, they know when it's ready and they know when it's time, and they want you to meet the right person. They don't want you to get hurt again. So they're not going to just bring in anybody to you. And then if there's somebody that you've been seeing that's been on and off, I think this person I get the energy that they work a lot, and also that they weren't sure if they were ready for anything serious, and they didn't want to hurt you, but at the same time they were trying to figure it out themselves. So it's like they're trying to process it in their mind. Feel like, well, we're going to be in Mercury retrograde March 5th, so I feel like it's going to be after that. But this is for the first 2 weeks, so I feel like it's going to be starting the second week of March and then going forward. And this person that you're wanting to be in your life, more of in a commitment, I feel that this person will. But just remember, if they don't come to you when you want them to, or let's say you have free time and then they say they're busy, or they have free time, then you're busy, just remember that's not that they're trying to ignore you or they don't want to be with you. I just feel like the person who you're thinking of is working a lot and they're overloaded, they're overworked. A lot of them aren't sleeping because they're trying to get this work done. And some of them might travel too. You might get an offer from them to travel with them, like to go on their job. And you might say, well, I don't know, I got my own job, I can't just leave it. Well, it might happen like where it's a weekend, or a long weekend where it could be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or what have you. And if they ask, I feel like you should go. And I feel like whatever you do with your work, if you work for somebody or you have your own business, I feel it'll be fine, and you'll be able to work it out. And I feel like you should go because I feel like you need to go. And then just reconnect you two also. So I like that for you because I feel like you've been wondering how this person feels about you, but they haven't really told you yet. I mean, they do little things for you. They might give you gifts. They might have brought you a gift for your birthday when you had your birthday in December, or if it was at the end of November. But they haven't really said anything. So you've kind of been waiting for that. And I feel like that's coming, and I feel it's coming this month. So hold on. If you want to see them this weekend, let's say they don't see you for whatever reason, like try not to get too upset about it because you're going to be blessed in the coming weeks, and they're going to come to you, and you're going to probably go away together. And I feel like that's where they're going to tell you, hey, I really want this with you, and we've been doing this dance on and off for a while, but I want to be committed to you. How do you feel? And it'll go from there. Um, if some of you cook or bake, I feel like hearing to tell you that it's time to get out your baking utensils. Like if you have any um, baking sheets or like cupcake, holders or cake thing, whatever it is you're into. I'm hearing baking. I feel like for you that I'm being told to tell you to get it out and start baking. Because I see that you could really make something out of that too and have your own little business. I'm seeing like these delicious, homemade, like I'm getting cupcakes and these really beautifully designed cakes. It's something to think about. I'm not telling you what to do, but you have free will. But this is just general energy is what I'm getting for you. Of course, it's going to be for some of you, but not for all of you. So if it resonates, that's great. If it doesn't, I feel it doesn't mean it's not ever going to, because I feel like that's a strong message for you is the baking. And also, if you do, it'll heal you if any of you are going through. Sorry about that. I got interrupted. The weather here, that happens. Anyway, so I feel like if you do bake, if you decide to bake, if you don't create your business for it, I feel like it's going to help you heal. So, I mean, all in all, it's a win-win situation. So I hope this resonates, and wish you an amazing month of March. I'll see you back, and I'm going to do a live for everybody, a crystal ball for all the signs. And then I'm going to do your 2 weeks for the end of March, March 17th to the 31st. So much love, Capricorn.